Mm. Hello, guys. I wanted to welcome you and I wanted to bring this topic. I'm sorry if I'm scratching my ear, but I'm normal. I have an itch. So, I want to talk about churches. Not churches chicken, but like churches, like church. So, and this topic is about moving. Oh, no, I'm gonna call it grass hopping. I guess yes, grass hopping or grasshopper, whatever. So tell me why a lot of people go to church and if they don't see or like something, they move. They go to another church and they do this for a good 10 years. And they're the kind of people that, you know, they don't, um, if it's not their way, it's the highway. And unfortunately, in a church, it is a community, and you have to deal with a lot of personalities. You have to deal with um, a lot of things that people do, and sometimes they're dumb. You know, some people think that they have the right to talk down to you, and these are Christian people, okay? Um, some people feel that they can act a certain way or do certain things, or they're privileged because they're pastors' children, or they're something special in the church. I believe in respect and I believe in giving you your seniority. But when you're coming at me, trying to come and tell me that I'm in sin, that you're judging me, or you're trying to tell me all these things, no, no. And I see a lot of these church hoppers or grasshoppers that they run into a situation, you know and they move because they don't like how the church is being run, or they don't like the pastor, or they have some sort of epiphany that God spoke to them and told them that they have to go and help other churches. Tell me why God would tell you that your church isn't sufficient enough for you to be there, that you have to go and help and be involved in another church and probably be a virus in there. It all starts from home. And if you're moving from church to church to church, you have a problem. It's not the church, it's you. Because you want things your way. And I hate that. Oh God, I just talking about this irks me. But, you know, I've seen a lot of cases where, the pastor apparently, preaches or prophetizes or whatever to the person. They get offended and they leave. Or they don't like how the music is being done and they don't want to add them or be involved, or of course the pastor is not going to tell you to get involved because he can see right through you. Boo boo. What does Empire say? Boo boo kitty. That's from Empire. Um, so yeah, why would you think you have the right to go and run things your own way when there's already a system of how things are run? I'm all for, you putting your personal opinion and doing what you need to do, and you have a calling, great. But if you have a calling, don't come at me and tell me you are a prophet and you're promoting yourself when it should be other people. Which your actions will speak louder than words. Okay, what a that what a that oh my gosh, it irks me. What um I don't know. You have to come and tell me that you know God uses you and you're trying to prophetize to me and tell me all this when I see you, and I'm gonna judge you because I'm not perfect. I'm a judge. You're over here telling me about my life. But I see your children acting a fool, when I see your wife acting a fool, and you want to come, you know what? Shut up, catch a bubble. Because, you know, people are people. We're not perfect. And if you want to come and tell me something that I'm going to hell because I'm doing this and that and this, you're already judging me. Therefore, you ain't Jesus. You are not there in this world. And God did not put you in this earth to come and judge me. Especially if I'm in one sin and you're in how many? That's why Jesus died for us. Anyways, you know, or they confront with someone like me, and I'm a mouth talker, whatever, shit talker. I'm sorry, God. And I tell you off, and you don't like it, and you run off because you run off from your problems. Let me tell you something. The more you run, the more you go to church, because you don't like how things are run or how the piano player guy, doesn't sing right, or someone's trying to take over your position. I'm sorry. And I really want to, I'm going to say it. I am so sorry, God. But you're a bitch. You little bitch. Why? Because you run away from your problems. I'm not so committed to church as I used to be back then. And I'm talking by experience because I used to be a church hopper. And I know, how it starts. And, one day someone just told me, you know what? You need to get your things, your life straightened, and don't come at me. I met someone almost like me, and they beat my butt. Not physically, but with words in a nice Christian way. And they were right. I don't have to be a church hopper, and maybe the problem is me. Maybe I'm the one who needs to change because, I'm assuming that everyone here is perfect, and I'm apparently perfect. No one's perfect in this world. So if you're a church hopper, stop doing it, face your problems, and quit acting a fool. Because those people that you apparently call family, brothers and sisters, they are brothers and sisters, and they are there to help you. But they also are human, and they ain't gonna stand for your boo-boo-ness, okay? Because one way or another, you got to confront your problems. If you have a problem with something, and if you've already spoken to the pastor and he doesn't want to do anything, pray about it. Pray to God and see if he changes anything. And if God does speak to you in some way or gives you an epiphany, bye. Deuces. I mean, what do you want them to tell you? Oh, please don't leave because the church's life or whatever. No. People are gonna come and go. People come and go every day, just like people die and live every day. If it's God's will and you say it's God's will, then it's gonna be God's will and things will work out for you. But if they don't, it's your fault. And if you've been doing it for 10 years, 20 years, and you're still not planted in the church, there's something wrong with you. Literally, there's something wrong with you. And I'm not perfect, guys, and I know that I cursed in this video. I do call myself a Christian, but I'm not an avid Christian. I'm not constantly going to church, and maybe I do need to go to church. But, little by little, these videos are to inspire and teach. And if I post them, it's because it's a topic that I want to talk about. My personal life is my personal life, and if people don't accept it or don't want to do or don't want to agree with anything, I don't label myself. Therefore, nor do I believe I don't believe in any of these nonsense. I don't believe in labels, So I really don't really like being called a Christian because I don't go to church, and I believe that if you're a Christian, you have to constantly go to church and congregate and say and do what the Bible does. But lately I've been going to a church for a while now, and I've seen what I've seen in the past, and I grew up in the church. Okay, so you know, all my life. So I'm 26, gonna be 27. I've been 27 years. I have 27 years of experience dealing with the Christian people. And because my parents were pastors and youth preachers and youth pastors and blah blah blah. So seen it, done it, heard, experienced it. And, I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear, you know, even if it's naughty, just don't get offended when I be reading Samantha P96 said Christian you are crazy fool, blah blah blah. Because I am gonna out you. If you want to comment, make sure you comment positively. Because if you're not, I'm going to out you, and I am not afraid of confrontation. I love to be confrontationable, or whatever the word is. Anyways, so please, guys, remember to spread the love, change the world. It only takes one person to make a difference, and that is going to be you. See you later, guys. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.